So don't buy this. This cost me $6, and let's pour it out and see what we got. Okay, for $6 we got this nice little pile of dirt. Now it's a fluffy pile of dirt. It looks like it's got a lot of peat moss in it. It's got the vermiculite. So this is seed starting mix, and it's made to plant seeds, and I'm pretty sure it would do it. But I've got a formula that I believe is going to be just as good and a whole lot cheaper. So let's take a look at what we're doing. So hello everyone, and welcome to the Back Garden Yard channel. Today we are going to make our own seed starting mix. So first we're going to come over here to the garden, and we're going to get some of this free garden soil. 1, 2, 6. Well, you get the idea. We're going to get 20 scoops of soil here. Okay, so here we go. We've got 20 scoops of garden soil, and we're going to go ahead and take that in the house, and we're going to bake it at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes while we're doing the rest of this video. So now we're going to look at the other ingredients we're putting in our potting mix, our seed starting potting mix. We're going to put the I can't believe it's chicken manure compost in there. Now we only want about 10 scoops of that, and then we're going to put this Miracle-Gro potting mix. I paid $3 for this whole bag, and we're going to put 20 scoops of that. So we got 20 scoops of regular soil. We're going to have 10 scoops of this. Now we're going to use plain old play sand, and we're going to use 20 scoops of it. Then we've got perlite, and that improves drainage and aeration in potting mixes. It just makes it lighter so the seeds can break through the surface, and it's much better to use something like this to make the soil not compact as you're waiting on the seeds to come up. So that's what we're going to do, and by the time I get through mixing this, we should end up being ready to put the garden soil in.
So I sped this part up. So the formula is 10 scoops of the chicken compost. It's going to be 20 scoops of play sand. It's going to be 20 scoops of the Miracle-Gro potting mix. And then it's going to be 2 scoops of the perlite. And don't forget, in the house we still have 20 scoops of garden soil that is cooking to sterilize the seeds. And we're going to add that to the mixture, and we'll end up with about 5 gallons of seed starting mix.
So I bought a bag of perlite, and this is what it looks like in the bag. Let's see if I can put the camera over it. And so it's just a very light, fluffy substance that makes your it helps prevent soil compactation, and that's what you don't want it to do, is compact. This is $7, so this is very expensive, but I've got enough to make many gallons. So we're going to get a big old scoop, put it in there, mix it around. I think I'm going to use 2 scoops. All right, we got 2 scoops of that in there, and now I'm going to mix. So far I've got the manure, I've got the Miracle-Gro potting mix, I got the play sand, and I've got the perlite. So what I'm going to do is just pour them back and forth in these buckets, and it should be about time to go get the regular garden soil.
So once again, in the interest of time, I'm speeding up the mixing process here as I make this into a nice mixture. And we want to get it looking nice before we add the garden soil.
Okay, this is what it looks like now. And that looks really nice. We'll compare it to the store-bought seed starting mix. It's definitely not got as much of the peat moss in there, and it's a little heavier, but I think that's actually a good thing. But it looks like it's nice and light and fluffy, so the seeds will be able to poke through very easy with this. And now we're going to go get the soil that we have baking in the oven. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes and this is in the 400-degree oven. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah, it's nice and hot. That should have sterilized any weed seeds that are in there. And so let's take it out. Might ought to get the hot pads. Okay, I'm gonna set it right there. Oh yeah, that is looking good. So now I have my free garden soil that I'm going to add to my mixture. I always like to add some garden soil to my seed starting mix, and the reason I do that is because I want it to the plants to be more acclimated to what they're going to grow in. So we're going to put that in each of these. In a little bit I'll dump it. And then I'm going to mix them completely. And this will be my total seed starting mix. Okay, and so for final demonstration purposes, I'm going to pour all this out on the table and show you how much we got for almost the exact same price as we got this, which was $6. Okay, so here's the final result. We've got $6 worth of the Jiffy natural and organic seed starting mix. It says 12 dry quarts, and the other one, the homemade one, is 5 gallons. So we've got 5 gallons of seed starting mix, and once again it's nice and fluffy. It's a little more dense than this, but that means it's actually going to hold water better because it's got the garden soil in there. So that is what I'm trying to show you is if you'll make your own for about the same $6 worth of ingredients, you can make a whole lot more of the seed starting mix. Now the question is going to be, which one actually starts seeds the best? Well, that's going to be a new video that I'm going to make. I'm going to put this back in a bucket, and I'm going to actually use it, the Jiffy mix. I'm going to use it to start some seeds, and then I'm going to start an equal amount of seeds with this mix, and we will see which one does the best.
So folks, I think you can see why I make my own seed starting mix. It's so much more economical than buying those little bags, and it works just as well. And if you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.